Uh-oh, Steven. This one's a little bit hefty.
Ooh.
I know Chris said let's get a SpeedFlex is what Chris was asking for.
Well, the way you grabbed it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a SpeedFlex, Steven.
Unwrap that.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a beautiful SpeedFlex.
Oh.
Not one, not two, but 3 autographs.
Wow.
The Washington triple signed. Super Bowl MVP quarterback Doug Williams, Mark Rippon, and my boy Joe Theismann. All 3 Super Bowl MVPs. Doug Williams, the first black quarterback to be the Super Bowl MVP. NFC East, Javon, congrats on your Washington triple signed commander lid. And all of them have the MVP inscription. Awesome lid right there. My man, Javon.
Very, very nice hit right there.
So the other tradition in the break room, which they probably have not experienced yet, at least when I host, we get a mooning for Warren Moon, and we get story time for Joe Theismann.
Ah, yes.
It is triple signed, Steven, but I will get...
Double shot of it here.
Double shot of it. I was going to say back-to-back boxes.
Right.
Where in the world is Michael Wilcox? So, guys, story time in the break room. This is a great story. If you haven't heard it, enjoy. If you have heard it, also enjoy the story. So, Joe Theismann growing up, Steven. Theismann. That was his name, Joe Theismann, not Joe Theismann. He got all the girls in school. He was the high school quarterback. Every single game, the PA announcer would be like, touchdown, Theismann. Morning announcements, guys, Theismann had 6 touchdown passes against so-and-so last Friday. Grandma Theismann loved Joe, baked him a lot of cookies. Joe liked to eat all the cookies, Steven. He would take too many cookies, and Grandma Theismann would be like, hey, Theismann, get back in here. Stop eating all the cookies, Joe. You got to prepare for the games, right? So little Joe Theismann has a terrific high school football career. What happens if you're a terrific high school football player? You get an offer to play at Notre Dame,
right.
One of the best universities in college football history, especially back then. I guess Notre Dame is back now in the CFP semi, Steven. But back in Theismann's era, Notre Dame was even extra good. So Joe goes to Notre Dame. He's immediately really good. Immediately really good. Dominates right away. He's up for the Heisman Trophy, a finalist. They think to themselves, Notre Dame, smart school, smart people. Mm-hmm. You don't get in being a dummy at Notre Dame. They say, Joe, let's change your last name from Theismann to Theismann so we can campaign and go Theismann for the Heisman. The name stuck. Joe did not win the Heisman. Jim Plunkett won it.
Yeah.
But it was Theismann the rest of his career. He was a Super Bowl MVP, an NFL MVP, one of the best quarterbacks in the 80s, Joey T was. Theismann. Now, years later, they interviewed the grandma. They asked her, are you mad that Joe changed his last name? She said, nope, it's all good. People have been pronouncing it wrong anyway. It's not Joe Theismann. It's not Joe Theismann. The proper way to pronounce that name, Steven, Joe Theismann.
Joe Theismann.
And I told that story at my family Christmas. My dad is not a football fan, but he's a linguist. He knows 6 languages. He said, oh yeah, Theismann. That's a German name. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. So great job, Javon. Washington triple sign, including one of my favorite quarterbacks ever, Joe Theismann.
Theismann.
That's right. That's right, Steven. Thank you so much
I think the grandma knows best.
The grandma knows best. Theismann. Very, very cool. So Javon got a SpeedFlex and a Warren Moon and a DJ Moore. Chris got the Patrick Willis. Something tells me Chris will be back for more, though, Steven. Great job, guys, in that quad box. 4 terrific helmets. 3 autographs on this one. More autographs, more value. Terrific helmet.